guys, this is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing good today. So in my today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make something which is highly addictive. So in my today's video, we are going to be making double chocolate fudge cookies. They are intensely chocolatey. The outside of the cookie is shiny and cracked. Yet when you break open the cookie, the inside of the cookie will be so soft, chewy and so fudgy. They are super good, simple and easy peasy to make, and it uses simple ingredients which are easily available in your kitchen. These cookies are so rich and so chocolatey. It is like a chocolate lover's dream, and you will definitely love these cookies. It is for all those chocolate lovers out there. So friends, without any further ado, let's get started with the video. I'm going to be sifting around 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3/4 cups of unsweetened cocoa powder and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to sift all these ingredients into my mixing bowl. Then I'm going to mix it thoroughly with the help of the whisk, and then I'm going to set this aside. Into another separate bowl, I'm going to be taking around 225 grams of butter, 1.5 cup of light brown sugar. I'm using only light brown sugar here. If you want, you can also use additional granulated sugar. I don't prefer it much sweeter, so I used only light brown sugar. And then with the help of my hand beater, I'm going to beat it till it is smooth and fluffy. Make sure to scrape the bowl if needed. And now I'm going to be adding in around 2 teaspoons of instant coffee and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and I'm going to beat it further till it is thoroughly combined. Adding of coffee to this will help to amp up the chocolate flavor. Now I'm going to be adding in 4 eggs to this mixture. Try to add in 1 egg at a time and continue beating it further till all the 4 eggs are combined with the mixture. So finally the eggs are totally mixed up with this batter, and now it is time to add in the melted chocolate. So here I've got around 250 grams of semi-sweet chocolate which I have melted into the microwave. Make sure that the chocolate has cooled down completely before adding it to this mixture, or you will end up with scrambled eggs. So here I finished mixing my chocolate with the batter. So now finally it is time to add in the dry ingredients. I'm gonna add a little bit of my flour and cocoa powder mixture to this batter and beat it in between each addition. I'm doing this in order to avoid myself from cocoa sandstorm. So I'm going to continue this till the entire flour mixture is totally combined with the wet mixture. Make sure not to over mix your cookie dough. If you end up over mixing it, then you will get harder cookies. So I'm just going to beat it up till it is just incorporated. I can still see some bits of dry flour, but I still have got to add my chocolate. So here I've got around 100 grams of milk chocolate which I've finely chopped, and also finely chopped white chocolate which is around 100 grams. So I'm gonna mix it up with the help of the spatula, and while I'm doing this, I'm also going to scrape the bottom and the sides of the bowl so that even the remaining dry sticks of flour get mixed up totally with the cookie dough. So finally my cookie dough is ready. Just look at this, it looks so tempting. It looks as if I'm mixing the brownie batter. So finally my cookie dough is ready, and I'm going to pop this cookie dough into the refrigerator and allow it to cool for about an hour. Doing so will help to avoid my cookies from spreading a lot. My dough has rested into the fridge for about an hour and it is nice and set. So I'm going to scoop the cookie dough, and then with the help of my clean hands, I'm going to roll it into cookie dough balls, and I'm going to place it on the baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Be sure to leave enough space in between. Now finally I'm gonna bake my cookies into my preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 12 minutes, or until the outer edges are just set and the center is still soft. Be careful not to overbake your cookies. So finally my cookies are ready. Oh my gosh, just look at this. They look so chewy, so fudgy and super soft.